Are you confused with the whole detox thing? Have you seen so many different options on detoxing, don't know where to turn to? So let's talk about how to detox, Anna, and does detoxing actually really work?
Most detox or cleanse strategies out there are filled with misleading information. Some claim you can experience a complete detox in as little as a week, or that fasting herbs or essential oils can fully detox the body.
And what's really upsetting is that this type of sadly misinformation causes people to not only waste their time, effort, money on these detox strategies that some often don't work, right? And it's a shame, because in our opinion, heavy metal cleansing is incredibly important.
But before we go any further, if you are new here, my name is Anna Hatch.
And my name is Sven Anna, and together, myself and Anna help men and women build an online business and thrive and live their dream lives with no limits. And we really super focus on the education and health of everyone we meet.
Let's begin with why you need to cleanse heavy metals and toxins from your body on a regular basis.
Let's do that, Anna. And indeed, you see, from our opinion and what we found over the few years now, you see it's essential for maintaining optimal health, and without cleanses, heavy metals systematically poison your body over time and can cause chronic exposure. They can increase the risk of disease, drain your energy, promote inflammation, give you brain fog, and even accelerate physical aging. And who doesn't want to grow old? Although it's beautiful.
Now then, if you want to follow a heavy metal cleanse that actually works to rid your body of the toxins, look no further than this scientifically backed 3-step guide we've put together for you.
So, really excited to bring you this, so we've put this together. So step 1, as I said before, we learned really quickly that it's so important to reduce your heavy metal exposure. Avoiding heavy metal exposure should be anyone or your top priority. It should be something that's taken seriously. That's if you're looking to protect yourself from heavy metal toxicity. So, without further ado,
why is avoiding exposure so important?
So Anna, think of it like this. If you earned £2,000 a week and then spent £3,000 a week, you would quickly run out of money, right? The same thing applies with heavy metal removal. If you're continually exposed to more heavy metals than what your body can remove and detoxify, then sadly, you're on a slippery slope, which is going to lead to health challenges down the road.
Before we go any further, let's talk about the top sources of heavy metal exposure. Heavy metals are everywhere, hiding in plain sight. Since heavy metals can silently sabotage your health, it's important to develop awareness of the most common sources of heavy metal exposure. You can reduce your risk.
Drinking water from sources such as, tap water from your pipes that come into your home, and even some sources of well water, sadly are often contaminated with heavy metals like lead, arsenic, cadmium. So consider using a filter system in your home to remove these contaminants. We personally found the best option for us and our family was distillation. That, in our opinion, is the cleanest and purest water to consume. And once you start, you won't go back.
Certain foods like fish, being more specific, tuna and swordfish, frequently exceed safety levels for mercury exposure.
Shocking.
Even rice is commonly highly contaminated with arsenic. What even more is crazy is our dental fillings, the algae fillings, 50%.
They slowly leach into you over time, don't they? They're crazy. And
so
this
crazy.
one is another eye-opener for you ladies and even people in the theatre industry, for makeups and beauty products that they put on your skin, lipstick, eyeliner, blush, hair dyes, shampoos, even tattoos have got mercury and lead toxins in them. They have unsafe levels of heavy metals, and most of you put these on your body every day, and with without even looking what's in them and reading the labels. And if you've read those labels, you wouldn't use them anymore. Household materials such as your furniture, carpet and mattresses, and even your lino flooring can slowly break down and release toxins and metals into your home and your air over time. And let's not forget one thing here. The bigger elephant in the room is your car. You get in every day for hours in a day, so those seats and fabrics are loaded with toxins as well. And if you want us to cover any more of these topics in detail, please type it in the comments, and obviously subscribe and follow us for more.
Let's talk about detoxifying your body. Okay then, so if you're making or about to make a conscious effort to reduce your exposure to heavy metals, well done. That's a big move towards a happier and healthier you.
Yep.
The next step is to cleanse or detoxify them from your body, which many experts would tell you to eat more greens and an anti-inflammatory diet to control your stress levels, and to drink plenty of water to support the body's detoxification pathways.
Great tips in tip 2 there, Anna. Incredible. And whilst we support those methods that Anna just said, they help, and they should be included in any strategy or detoxification protocol that you ensure. And the biggest elephant in the room is that these detox strategies don't address one of the biggest challenges you see with chronic heavy metal exposure. This is something you probably may not know about.
That challenge is accumulated heavy metals in your body.
You see, since heavy metals accumulate in your soft tissues, in your joints, in your bones, pretty much everywhere, head to toe, nooks and crannies, and they're on a cellular level, then no cleansing or detoxification strategy is complete without a substance that binds to heavy metals like a magnet and removes them from your body, from all the nooks and crannies, and takes them out safely. And it's incredible when you realise.
Now, there are several ways to bind to heavy metals in the gut, such as eating detox food, drinking an organic green juice, and adding herbs such as cilantro to your diet. The problem is, many of these detox strategies don't provide a deep tissue detoxification. In other words, they aren't very good at removing accumulated heavy metals from your system. It's worth noting that using these options often can be a risk of redistribution of heavy metals. That chance that you could have a Hertz reaction.
And feel it as well with that. And it's effective to effectively tackle accumulated metals. The best solution is a natural mineral called zeolite. Zeolite is incredible because it binds and removes them safely. And why, in a liquid form, you ask? Zeolite in a liquid form from volcanic mineral can travel deep into your tissues to help pull metals out of your body. But just remember one thing, just make sure you pick out a zeolite that has been pre-cleansed to be effective at trapping toxins, and that it is small enough to work on a cellular level. Otherwise, if you use powders or anything like that, the particles will not be small enough, they'll be too big to get into your cells, and they'll often just focus on the gut. And as you can probably guess by now, toxins are really small when they're in your cells. Step 3.
With all of this going forward, now it's time to protect yourself with antioxidants over a heavy metal gets into your body before it's stored in your tissue. It starts causing damage to every cell in its path. Specifically, heavy metals cause oxidative damage, which can ultimately lead to inflammation, DNA damage, which is correlated with cancer, organ damage, physical aging, numerous unpleasant effects.
And if you haven't worked it out by now, then you should know that completely avoiding heavy metal exposure is impossible. It really, really is. We live in a toxic world, and it's critical that you protect your body from oxidative damage. You see, that is where antioxidants really come into play, as Anna just said. And to protect yourself from oxidative damage, you need an abundance of plant-based antioxidants. You see, what's incredible with antioxidants is they shield your cells from oxidative damage, so making them ideal to support your body during heavy metal cleansing.
Getting antioxidants that work is a challenge because not all of them work. If you can go to the store and pick up an antioxidant supplement, it'll be a complete waste of money because it's likely to be a vitamin made from synthetic sources which are also toxic to the body.
They are indeed, and there are studies that are out there, and if anyone wants the studies, let us know, that have found that isolated and synthetic antioxidant supplements provide little to no benefit. And the best option for you is to consume plant-based antioxidants that are found in things like, foods such as your veggies, fruits, mushrooms, berries. And if you're always busy, getting enough antioxidant-rich foods can be tough. It really, really can. And you see, the bottom line for you is heavy metals are everywhere. They're in your drinking water, they're in your food, they're in your beauty products, they're in the air you breathe. They're around us. The world is toxic and you cannot escape them.
And since heavy metals can cause so much damage to your health, it's essential that you detoxify them before they can cause too much harm.
And whilst there is no perfect detoxification protocol out there, we hope this educational video on 3 simple steps that you can bring into your family and your life on heavy metal cleansing and removal will help put you back on the right track. Some of the benefits of heavy metal cleanse are better sleep, improved mental clarity, greater energy, some of the things we've experienced, and strengthened immunity as well. So you can live the life to the fullest without health issues getting in your way. Guys, we hope this one brought you massive value and you really, really enjoyed this video. We're really excited to go forward and help you more. If you want any suggestions or anything like that you want us to cover, drop it in the comments. But as always, we don't want to go on.
We love and appreciate you all.
We don't ask you to subscribe and like, but obviously, if you value our content, please do so. And yeah, see you next week.